Here we go. Dank Sports, Mantalk Boxing. It's your boy Agent 9, William Breadstack in the building. All right, we got Mr. Vegas right here in the building. And
Vegas
we
be the
also
Vinci.
got the historian, Mickey
Come on, man.
Raw.
Come
baby.
on, Mickey
yes,
Raw.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on, Mickey Raw.
So we're
Now
gonna get
listen.
into some boxing.
Come on, man.
We're gonna get into some boxing. We're gonna touch a little bit of the UFC. But shout out to LSU.
Come on now.
Women's basketball team, 102-85 against Iowa. All right.
Hey, listen, hell of a game.
Hey, what you we're gonna talk about that for a little bit before we get into the boxing. You know, it's okay. It's okay. Go ahead. How you what's your thoughts on it?
You know what? I think that the ticket sales for the lower, for the smallest seats were like $220. For the worst seats were like $220 something, right? And the men's game was like $75 for their small seat. So women's boxing has taken on a whole nother. We saw history today, is what we saw. And let me tell you something. I watched young women play with pride. I watched young women play with skill. It wasn't goofy. Like I've already made my confessions about women's basketball as a whole in the past. Now what we're seeing is something crazy. What would be dope now, though, Stack, is that if we can just lower that rim a little bit where they can that motherfucker out, let us see one of them little girls get up there.
That's what's up. So, who's you actually, rooting for?
You know who I was rooting for. I root for Caitlyn, and we lost, okay? But she came out and bust their ass some more. Listen, the girl is the next Kobe, bro. I've never seen anything like Nick. She pulls up from 4 feet out. Her average 3-pointers from 4 feet out. She's a monster. And listen, we're going to be hearing a lot from her, bro. Trust me. But we saw extraordinary basketball today. And listen, everything from the coaches, the coach from LSU, she wears these crazy jackets. And then the fans that are supporting LSU, all the women were wearing the jackets. I'm talking about, we saw some incredible sports today from these ladies. And it was real, bro. And I sat there and watched with my wife. This is the first time my wife has sat down and watched a sporting event with me in forever. Okay? Anytime I get my wife to get off her fucking feet and sit with me is a motherfucking blessing. I swear.
That's what's up. So look, all right, so
let's get into it. Let's rock.
All right, so let's segue a little bit into IBA, man, female boxers, man. I think
first of all, can I bring my people? Let me bring my cousin in the room real quick. Is that cool?
Yeah. Oh, hey, pardon me. Yes, sir.
Listen. All right, listen here, man. First of all, I always wanted to do a boxing show, and we have a boxing show. Dank Dash does. We have a baseball show. We have our regular show. We got so many shows coming. Tell them, Stack, we are working all fucking night long every day.
Most definitely.
Right? And so we have boxing, and I was thinking about bringing up some great boxing moments and trying to prepare a show. And as I was trying to prepare a show, I just thought about, what would be dope to do? And I said, man, you know what? I said, I'm going to bring the guy into the room who helped me fall in love with boxing. Like, I learned boxing through Mick. Like, that's why I fell in love. I learned what a dog was. My cousins, man, it was funny because these guys were thorough niggas in the streets, for real. They weren't no suckers, but guess what? It just, I don't know. The way you grow up sometimes, and my cousins, man, they genuinely loved me, and I knew that. And yeah, I learned a lot of lessons. I seen a lot of things too. And to see what my cousin is today is amazing. My cousin overcame a kidney issue he had, you know what I'm saying? This nigga's a winner. You hear me? He's a winner. And I'm just so proud that I can give my cousin flowers while he's here, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm most proud of about what happened this show, is that I can look at my cousin and be like, yo, man, I did that. He wasn't dead. He was still here. and I brought him on, and he rocked out on my show. And salute, he can come back anytime he fucking feel like it. My cousin Mickey Raw in the building. What's going on, Mickey?
Right on. What it do?
Hey man, hold up real quick. Jeff said, man, what's up, Dank Dads? Shout out to Jeff, man. We just half of the Dank Dads, man. The other half, man, you know, they out there doing superhero stuff. You know, shout out to Jeff and Jason.
My brother, shout out to my brother, the other half. Now, Mickey.
What's up?
Where'd you find your love for boxing at?
Well, I started boxing in 1974. 74 to 84. I really started loving it like in 77, 78. Yeah. That was it.
So where's your where was your first boxing match at?
Believe it or not, my first boxing match was at the DC Armory, Potomac Valley AAU tournament. Yep.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. What weight did you fight?
Shoot, back then I think I was like 80 pounder.
Yeah. That nigga was lean as a motherfucker. Yeah. Listen, what was your signature punch, bro? What was your thing? Was you grind them out? What was your thing? How you everybody got a signature style, man. What was your thing?
Yeah, you know, I was real fast. You know, it was combinations. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Volume, huh? Volume.
Yeah.
Stack, what you got for him, Stack?
So I just want to know a little, little history, man. You know, who's your all right. I want to go who's your overall and then who's your top 5.
Whoa.
My overall,
Stack, Hold up, Stack. You could have warned me, Stack. I could have put some notes together for top 5. Stack, fuck you, man. Damn. I hate you did that. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Hey, Jeff with me on it. He need to know his favorite boxer of all time and who is.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at my boy. I love Jeff. Let's go. What you got, Big?
My favorite is still Ali.
Okay. Salute Ali.
Marvelous Hagler. I love Sanchez. Huh?
Go ahead. Shit, you said Marvelous Hagler, who?
Yep,
Sanchez?
Salvador Sanchez, yes.
Okay.
Diego Corrales.
Wow, salute. R.I.P. Diego, bro.
Yeah. You know, now, I did like Simon Brown. You know, he was from around the way. I liked him.
Yeah. He was a dog.
Mainly it was Hagler, Ray Leonard. Yeah.
Okay.
Ali, Ray Leonard. I like Sugar Ray Robinson. Just so many, man. I like Roberto Duran. I love Alexis Arguello.
Oh, fuck. Yes, sir. Yeah. Knockout Kings. He's my favorite. Oh, my God. His left hook was monster on Knockout Kings, boy. Arguello.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. And Stack, I want to combo this with you, Stack. Me and Stack were talking, Mickey, about just the different times, and I think this kind of brought it in where I thought about you, and I was like, I said, Stack, we looking for this for this to be the De La Hoya Mayweather, right? With Garcia and Gervonta. And that's what we're thinking back to that. When it comes to a kid like Devin Haney, when it comes to Shakur Stevenson, like that could be our Leonard Hearns, right? You think like that, Mick? Or Stack? Yeah. Am I off, Stack? Am I off a little bit? I'm on.
Nah. I think you spot on. Go ahead.
So, Mickey, what you think? Yeah, it could be, but back then everybody was fighting each other. Now they ain't the best supposed to fight the best. That's how you become the best. It's a lot of ducking. I guess it's politics or whatever, but they need to fight each other.
Back.
Man, let me tell you something.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Back when the fights used to come on NBC, Wild World of Sports, ABC, Sports World, man, it was like championship fights all the time. Everybody's fighting each other. When the rounds went 15 rounds, that was, hey, you get some fight. Yeah. Now you got some good guys out there, but I just want to see them fight the best, man. Just like Errol Spence and Bud Crawford should have been.
Come on.
Not while they getting old. They get old when they fight. They ain't at their peak no more. So you want to see them at their peaks, fighting everybody.
Let's talk about the politics behind boxing and why we aren't getting what we want. Or how come we're not seeing these fights? Let's get into that.
Well, let me go ahead, Stack, because I'm gonna piggyback off of that. So finish what you guys say. I'm gonna piggyback because I want to ask him 2 questions. That what you're asking him, and then I want to ask him something else. So finish what you're saying.
Oh no, go ahead. What's the second question? Because that's my first question for me.
Okay. I want to know what's the difference in promotions, right? Because we still got the same fucking people.
Yep.
You got Bob Arum, right?
Yep.
So what's the difference? Because they got it done. Do you guys think the pay-per-view is what's messing up the frequency of how they used to do it? Because Mick is right. Mick said, the first thing he said, I used to watch more Wild World of Boxing, right? Yep. But now everything is built in pay-per-view numbers. So now I think we're finding go ahead, say Mick.
Yeah. Wild World of Sports, Sports World.
ABC.
You got that Tuesday night fights on ESPN.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
well,
it's just like boxing ain't like it used to, man. You had boxing all the time on TV. They even went into the jails where you had James Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Yep.
Mickey, listen, that's why I brought you on this show. For that right there. For that one piece right there is why I brought you on this show, nigga. That's amazing. That's awesome. In the prison? They went to prison?
Prisons. Yeah. They had fights in the prison, televised. Yeah. I thought James Scott was gonna get released from there because he was
a penitentiary.
Yeah.
Stack, did you know that?
I mean, I knew about it, but I didn't think it was, really. I know I know they made movies about it. They Disputed.
Yeah, me too. But not like on this nigga said on TV, nigga. He said on TV.
Oh,
Are you serious? Damn. That's wild. So what happened with the guy, Mick? Mickey. Did we lose Mick?
I don't know. We got a little technical difficulties.
Oh, he's in?
Yeah, I think so. He's a little frozen, but that's something small to a giant, though. So,
okay, cool. Hold on, we'll build it back in.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So,
no, I was just saying, it's. I think pay-per-view fucked this shit up.
I don't know. Go ahead.
No, I just think pay-per-view fucked it up because, like you said, we were fighting all the time. How do I get him back in the room, though? Can he get back in?
Yeah, he can get back in. So I don't think it's more so pay-per-view. I think it's now you have other alternatives. Now it's almost decentralized. Now we got 2-on-1 cage fighting. We got UFC. Bellator. We got all these different things. All these different
competitors.
Right. So
you got a point. You got a great point. That's a great point.
Boxing is it's a I ain't gonna say a old man, but it's definitely a gentleman's sport. And it's one of the traditional things. Now even boxing is really changing because now you got bare knuckle boxing. That's really
that shit is terrible.
Yes, indeed. Hey,
I don't like watching it. I don't.
Man.
You like watching?
Hey, look, I when I can, yeah, because it really
It's fucked up. Hey, yo, I can't watch it. I cannot watch it. I can't watch it, bro.
Man, you saying some real? Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. I'm sorry, I just can't. It make me feel like I'm back in that, like I'm back out there in them streets, like banging. Like it made me feel like I'm boxing a person in the street, and like I know when I see certain shit happen, I know what that feel like, or I know what that. It's weird. It's like I'm in there or something. I don't know. It's dumb, but I think it's just brutal. It's brutal. It's brutal. And listen, what's the rap shit for? What they rapping their hands in this way for? Like what the fuck?
So you don't cut your knuckles up too bad.
Jesus.
That's all. Keep the wrist tight. Keep the wrist tight. Crazy. Keep everything tight. Yeah. Hey. You get hit with one of them hooks. Oh.
No. Woo. Painful. That tape is painful. How can we get him back in here, Stack? Can we find him back in?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him a message and tell him to pop back in. So all right, so let's go into Garcia and Davis though. So
okay.
it's some footage out there that's been floating around on the web, social media, everywhere, that your man likes to fight with his eyes closed.
No, boy, don't do that. Don't you do that, Stack.
Man.
Stack, don't do that.
Man.
Don't you, nah, fuck that.
I'm nervous.
No, Stack, why did you call him my man? Don't do that. You know he my fucking guy, Stack, and you the one that said, Stack, that he was going to slump him. You the motherfucker that said that I'm a Gervonta Davis all day, and now he my man, nigga? Stop. You almost got me, bro. No.
Oh,
hell no.
Your man in there.
That's your man's in there. That's your man's in there. No. Now listen, they say the nigga not training, bro. You heard the report.
What, 20, 30 minutes?
20 minutes and leaving. And late. Tell the nigga he be there at 12 and get there at 2? No, man. No. I can't. Listen, first of all, Stack, number one, I don't believe it. I think they're playing boxing tricks, right? Like, I don't know. I think they're trying to deceive Gervonta, bro. I don't think that's really what's happening, bro. There's no way.
I don't know. All right. Mickey Raw, I see you, man. You back.
All right.
Oh, shit. All right. Let's go. Hey, Mick. Hey, Mick. Check this out, Mick.
Yeah.
So, we were talking about Gervonta Davis and Garcia, right? So I sent you the clips, right? Mick. Did you watch the videos?
No.
Okay. Great answer. I'm glad. So, Mick. Nigga said, nah, nigga, I don't be doing that new nigga technology shit, nigga. I'm Mickey Raw, nigga. Don't ever ask me to watch a video, bitch. Okay? No. Hey, look. So, they say that Garcia is coming into the gym with his trainer, his head trainer, and training for 20 minutes and leaving and going somewhere else and doing some TikTok videos. Yeah. And I'm like,
he ain't training hard. I heard he only coming to the gym 3 days a week.
Listen, so I was asking Stack this question. Mickey, do you think they playing games? Because I don't believe a dude would ever fucking play with Gervonta Davis, bro. I just don't think so.
Yep,
so is this some showmanship?
And it's like
that we getting here?
And it's like his biggest fight of his career.
Yes, it is.
Come on now.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I think they playing games. They playing games.
Yeah, I can't imagine. And I'm glad you said that because like people buying this shit. The videos they putting out there, the shit's all slow and I'm like, yo, if you ever watch that dude, listen, I am not saying that he gonna win the fight, but Garcia got some nice hands, bro, and he got some great power.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he got some power. Yep.
Yes, he does.
So now all of a sudden they showing these slow videos. That's not who the fuck he is, bro. I think it's gamesmanship. I think he's using the media, social media tool to paint a picture. And I think that picture may get us a better story for the fight. What you guys think? What you think, Stack?
Well, I think that those eyes closed. I think that's real. That's definitely real. So that's a problem. As far as I hope he's really training, and that's just.
Well, hold up, Stack. Stack, explain to the people what you mean by the eyes closed, because everyone hasn't seen the video. So explain to them what you're meaning by that.
So pretty much in the video, they're showing him sparring or hitting the gloves or whatever like that, and when he's throwing his hook, he has his eyes closed. You know, when he's throwing it. So. And it's in a couple of different, footages, and I've actually watched a couple of his matches, and he does have that. I don't know, maybe they just didn't train him on that. It's a thing with blinking, maybe no.
They
just
left it out. They just left it out, nigga. Boxing don't work like that, nigga. You have to cover everything, especially when you see it.
Exactly. So that's the problem. That's the problem. Well, you know what?
How many trainers gonna see that nigga do that shit and be like, we gonna get around to that? No, nigga, we address that today.
I mean, they don't see it when you win it. They don't see it when you win it. So so you talking about a guy? Go ahead.
No. I'm saying, that's a good point. Like, phenomenal point. When they don't see it when you winning.
No, they don't.
Yep. Listen, I'm not mad at that.
And honestly, that's how he got caught in the chin and dropped. That's exactly how he got dropped. He got hit by a punch he ain't see, and everybody know that's the one that'll knock you out.
Yes,
that's the one that put him down.
Mickey,
he had to get himself together.
Mick, what do you? So we all agree this is gamesmanship. I truly believe it's gamesmanship because there's no way.
That's what I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Mickey, what do you think about this fight though? Like in fair, like a mano y mano. What do you think about this fight?
Well, I hope I hope it don't be a boring fight. They come in there cautious. I would like to see them go right at each other. They talking stuff. It look like you would think they're gonna start and go right after each other. One of them catch one of them while they eat one of them cold. I just want to see if Garcia. I mean, if Tank can handle that left hook, because he get hit a lot.
Mm-hmm. And that's a nasty left.
If he set that thing up, it can be some problems for him.
Are you a Javante fan, Mickey?
Huh?
Are you a Javante fan, Mick?
Yeah, I like him.
Okay.
Man, you get to that point, you want to see it because everybody got that fight when you brawling where it's a war. I want to see that, not him just dominating all the time. I want to see that.
Hey, that's why you here. My family, Mickey Raw in the motherfucking building. That's why you're here, bro. We are the Dank Sportscast, and we are one half of the Dank Sportscast. We are Mantalk Boxing, Dank Mantalk Boxing, and we got Mickey Raw in the building, man. And we just talking about Javante Davis and Garcia, man. So listen, what's your predictions, Mickey? And listen, this is the first time also too. I'm gonna let you reset yourself, Stack. I'm talking to you, Stack. You see me looking at your punk ass.
I'm listening to you.
Are you looking at me, nigga? Look at me. And hey, Mickey, Stack. No, I don't think Garcia's gonna win, right? And then he tried to tell me, "Hey, I heard your boy. He ain't showing up to fucking training." And no, it's not my man. So I'm gonna go around the board. First of all, I'm gonna take Stack first. Stack, what's your predictions, Stack? What's your predictions for this fight, Stack?
I'm gonna go with Garcia, man. I'm gonna stick to my guns, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick to
Mickey
my
Raw.
guns.
Mickey Raw, what you got, baby boy?
I'm going with Tank. But I was saying he can't go light on Garcia. Boy, he hits hard. And I seen Tank get hit with some shots he shouldn't get hit with.
From who? From who though, Mick?
From other fighters.
Pitbull Cruz, he had a broken hand.
Yeah.
He downloads a lot though. Yeah. If you notice, he downloads a lot. Like he gets in there, he take them punches sometimes. And listen, I don't disagree with what you're saying. Because sometimes he takes punches to measure you.
Yeah.
And I think he takes them sometimes to give you a little blind confidence, right? Sometimes.
Hey, let me tell you what I think. When they first get in there, I don't think Garcia gonna be ready for it. He might got to take a couple of rounds to get settled. If Davis go right at him, fight should be over early.
Oh, yes. But I listen. No.
He go right. If I was going, I say go right at him.
Yes. And Mick, listen. I think that's what he should do. I don't think he should leave nothing standing. I think he need to walk in that motherfucker. Don't play. Don't give him no showmanship. Do that old school Mike Tyson shit and get rid of that motherfucker and get that paycheck and move on to the next. Don't play with this motherfucker, bro.
That's you are one minute too long.
You are 100% not a minute too long, bro. What you think about that, Stat?
I'm sorry, man. I was looking at Eric, man. I was reading what Eric was saying. Run it back one more time for me.
He was saying that, he think he should get in there and get rid of this boy real quick, man.
Right in there at him. Go jump right on.
That's not going to happen. And the reason why I don't think that's going to happen is because, one, Garcia definitely is a fast opponent. He's going to keep him on the outside. I'm predicting like the first 2 or 3 rounds, keeping him on the outside, frustrating him, and then, really measuring him, and then actually.
Yeah. Now, if he keep Tank at bay, that'd be good because he got a hard jab too, not just the hook.
Right.
You seen him hit that bag?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
That's a solid jab.
Pop. Yeah.
Hey, I've seen people drop from a jab. I've seen it. I've seen it happen.
I just don't.
Hey, he can hook off that jab.
Oh man, and that's a sweet setup too.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody TV is up or something. Someone's playing in the background. What's that?
Yeah.
We good. All right, cool. Look, listen. But Gervonta is coming from underneath, right? Because this guy's taller than Gervonta, and he's coming from underneath.
Yeah.
And listen,
underneath.
And when you see him, even when you see him doing his bag training, he's working for that jab. He's working to slip that jab. You have to watch this. I'm so proud of Gervonta's training right now, bro. I love what I'm seeing. But what I love more about watching Gervonta's training right now is I love how he looks. That face already good. You dig? That face been sunk in for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
His shoulders.
Hey, he's focused now. He's
focused.
Just
come on, Mickey.
Yes, he is.
That's what I love, man. Listen. This shit is about. It's about a test of who you are as a fucking man. And I love the way that he's digging in right now, and he's gonna show you motherfuckers who he is. So I don't think Gervonta worry about no goddamn jab. I think he's gonna do exactly what Mick said. I think he's gonna come in there and get rid of this boy and make a statement, because what I truly think is we're gonna see box office numbers. And I wanna ask you guys, that's the next thing. I think it's gonna be box office numbers. What do you think we're gonna see as far as the box office is concerned? Do you think this is gonna be where you think we're gonna be at with this?
I think this is, I'm not gonna say one of the highest, but it's gonna be one.
Does it make top 10? Does it make top 10 of top 10 of all time in your book?
Of all time?
Yes, because listen, I'm talking numbers. I'm talking social media. Ryan has 2-point-something million. Vontae has 1 point because this is a different era. We're talking totally different era. So, what?
I'll put it at number 8.
Mickey.
Yeah, I put it about around there, 7 or 8.
I'll take that. That's a great answer. They're gonna do some motherfucking numbers. They're gonna do some great numbers. I wanna move on to I wanna ask some questions about, like, do we really want to fucking see Haney and Lomachenko, guys? Do we really want to see this shit, Mickey?
I do.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you.
Hey, yo. Listen, only reason why you want to do that shit is you want to see somebody get their ass whooped. And I don't want to see it. I don't feel like wasting time. I feel like this shit is too tricky. It's too tricky as it is to put him over there to beat up on this motherfucker and waste some time with somebody else, man. I'm tired.
Good training.
Fuck.
You know, it's prep for the next fight.
Mickey, what you think about that fight, bro?
What? It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen. But what do you think? You think Lomachenko got a chance?
Huh?
You think Lomachenko got a chance?
Yeah.
What?
He getting old, but he got a chance.
Okay.
Who have Haney fought?
Well, the guy. So homeboy beat. What was the guy he beat from Australia? He had to fight the guy he just got done fighting in a double back-to-back fight. That guy was the guy that Haney fought.
Yeah.
In Australia. The guy who got the belt off of what's the kid's name? The Latino kid.
Someone Kane Ross?
No. Kid
was
lost.
You talking about that October fight of 22?
He took the belt off of Teofimo first, off of Lopez, and then they did the fight in Australia. Haney beat the kid in Australia, and then beat him again. Right. All right, cool. Kambosos, yes. I think he's fought. Oh, let me ask you this. Well, I take that back. Lomachenko beat Gary Russell, but Gary Russell, right?
Gary Russell, it was kind of early, but they should have fought that back to back too.
Yeah, you know what?
Well,
that was bullshit that they didn't run that back. That was bullshit that they didn't run that back.
Yeah,
that was bullshit, bro.
I'm thinking, before Haney even fought him, he should have fought Gary Russell. Then the winner of that should fought Lomachenko.
Sorry.
I want to see Gervonta fight Gary Russell.
Yeah.
I don't think that Gary Russell been done wrong his whole career, man. That shit pissing me off right now. He's just talking about it. That shit pissed me the fuck off, bro. Yo, man, like they've been because Gary Russell would not submit to a PBC or a top rank. He wouldn't submit to it, and he stayed independent, and so they kept him on the outside. He held that WBC belt for a long time. He just lost to some guy that had a shoulder injury or whatever the fuck it was. I know Gary Russell's going to be a champion again. I'm not even worried about that shit. But Gary Russell getting long in the tooth, and every warrior gets long in the tooth. They got to make the proper decisions. But I really hate to see they didn't give Gary Russell a chance in his prime because he would smashed all these niggas. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Yeah. Gary Russell killed all them niggas, bro.
All right, so let's talk about the politics of it then, because that's what we was left off at. So
all right, cool. Let's get back into it.
What's up with the the promotion. Promotion has a lot to do with it. These some of these shady deals, some of these. What's your take on it, Mick?
Well, a lot of them promoters is protecting their fighters too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. The reality of it, right? The reality of it, right, Mick?
Yeah. Yep.
So is it that they think their fighter can't win?
Sometimes.
Yeah. So, they keep them safe. They turn around away to fight somebody else, so they keep bringing that money. He lose, they gonna lose their bag. When he lose.
So okay. All right, so that being
got no money winner.
That being said, let me go ahead. No, let me. I like that. I'm glad he went there. Let me go ahead and I hope I don't rub nobody the wrong way when I say this. Well, it was a lot of talk about Floyd taking lighter fights because he knew he could win them. Y'all got quiet on me on that one. Y'all got real quiet.
No.
Nobody home.
That's you talking about the later Floyd?
I'm talking about, let's say the past 10. The past 10 fights.
Hold on. Hey, Stack, guess what? I know what Mickey about to do. So I'm gonna let him get you. I already know what he said. By that question, when he asked you, I know what he get ready to do to you. So I'm gonna let him get you. Go ahead, Mick.
All right.
So now early on when it was Pretty Boy Floyd, he fought everybody.
Woo! Wars.
Now when he went to welterweight, he still fought everybody. But it's like I say, the promoters like when they should have fought Pacquiao when Pacquiao was young.
Yes.
Right.
And I think it was Bob Arum. Bob Arum a slick, funny dude, man.
Hey, listen, Bob Arum is an ornery motherfucker. He's an ornery nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, he will not do something to spite everybody. Fuck all of y'all. He does not care.
Yep. Yes, sir. He don't care.
He sets a precedent, and that's just what the fuck it is. I'm sorry. And at the end of the day, I think that, God, I hate it, bro. Oh, because they get old. People get old.
So is this the same thing we seeing with Crawford and Spence?
Absolutely.
Now, let me ask you this, Mickey. Are we way out of it? Are we like in a place where? Oh, let's take my mic drive me nuts. Hold on. Drive me down a little bit. There we go.
They still there. Well, it could be a fantastic, awesome fight.
Do you think it's just their prime though, or would you say they're in their prime?
They should have had it while they was both maybe 2 years ago, where they could have made a trilogy out of it. They both could have.
Yeah.
Yo, great point. Great fucking point.
Yeah.
Great point. You fucking right. Wow, I never thought about that shit. That's a great point.
Absolutely.
So
you should have kept going back and forth. I get 30%. He gets 60%. Man, if they would have fought that, I would have said, forget it. Like Crawford, I don't care what I get. When I whoop you, then I'm gonna take mine. You gonna take low.
There you go. So you think it's I mean, why we got so much money politics going on, man? Give the fans what they want. That's my
What do you think it is? You think it's pay-per-views, Mick? You think pay-per-views have changed the game?
Somewhat. But once you start making that certain type of money and you winning, then you go to that pay-per-view where you can get half of the gate, you getting paid.
Right.
And it's the promoters with that too. It's about money, man. It's about that dollar.
Yeah. Well, but I mean that's a good fight. That's a solid, fight that people really want to see.
What?
You know, it's
Yes. 100%. Yes.
you know, so
Everybody wants to see that fight. And we still don't have a deal on that fight, guys. I mean, they tell us every week that they write up the street, they write up the corner. And then you hear something about Charlo, and you're like, what? Charlo? Man, please. Like, yo. Either one of them niggas should fight Charlo. You don't think Charlo can fight? You don't like Charlo?
Which one of them?
Lil Charlo, the one that fought Tony Harrison.
Yeah. He a little better.
Yeah, I like.
He's a little better.
A little better.
Oh,
okay.
man.
Well, no. Let's go right at it. Let's run right at that fucking bag. Bow. Who do you see in the Charlos? You don't see the Charlos fucking with Spence? The two that's beefing?
Well, he too heavy right now. You know. Okay. If Earl Spence move up,
yeah,
that would be a good fight. I like to see.
Goddamn right.
But you know what they not doing these days, man? Like what? Ray Leonard used to do. If you're that good, you understand? If you're that good, move up a weight class 2 or 3. Like Ray Leonard when he moved up light heavyweight. If you're that good, it don't matter. Let me tell you, man, I done whooped jokers 20 pounds more than me.
You said Ray Leonard Ray Leonard went up to light heavyweight?
Yeah, when he whooped Donnie Lalonde. You don't remember that? Light heavyweight, he got that belt and moved back down.
Did he fight, damn, fuck.
Hey, that's why they call him the historian, baby.
Damn. Hey, yo.
A lot of fighters do that, man. If you that good, you'll move up. Look at Duran. He moved up 5 weight divisions, man.
Wow. Yeah.
If you're that good, you can do 3 weight divisions, depending on if you want the belt. You know how to, that's when the WBC, the IBA, IBF, and the all them belts say, hey, well, this a mandatory fight. Then you can't hold too many belts at one time because
Right.
At one time.
Yeah. Well, I forget, dog. That is wow. Ray Leonard went all the way up there.
Earl Spence can move up to. Earl Spence can move from welterweight all the way up to
cruiser,
middleweight, dag near cruiserweight. There ain't no cruiserweight though. So yeah, I would go cruiserweight, get that belt, come back down. Middleweight.
Just warrior style shit, man. Just warrior style shit.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, they doing it in the UFC, so yeah.
No, you're right.
Terrence Crawford walk around probably 150, 152. He ain't no welterweight like that. He's just a small guy.
No, but I'm saying though, that's I was about to say though, 152 ain't no weight for no motherfucking 147 guy. Ain't no fucking weight, nigga. That's
154. You can go right there.
I can piss that shit. I can water deplete in a half a day and dump that shit. You know what I mean? Like, he's not a big frame guy, so he don't want no parts of Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Charlo's a big guy, and once he rehydrates, it'd be even worse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just a different size of fighter. But let me ask you this, Mick, or Stack, you want to go somewhere with that?
No, go ahead.
I wanted to get into asking you, what do you think about the UFC, Mick? Do you watch it?
Not really. UFC.
I knew you were gonna say that. You're a real boxing motherfucker, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I ask a lot of real boxing fans, like old school boxing guys, and none of them like the UFC. It's so weird. But we get what we want to see in the UFC. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't. There's no fucking waiting 6 months, like 6 years to see your favorite fight. And
they make it happen.
Stack, and I was gonna ask you, Stack, do you think that's like what's hurting boxing now? Is like these guys are making shit happen, and they're taking away the fans from. Like, what do you think about that?
Most definitely. I think the old mindset of how they set up fights and everything and building up, is what's hindering, because now we're in a whole new era. You can put promotion together in probably 15, 20 minutes, and
right.
30 minutes later, the whole world sees it, versus the slow build-ups and stuff like that to really push a fight. So, but I think they have the old mindset of doing it instead of going into the future, and that's the difference between UFC and even this celebrity boxing type stuff with Jake Paul and everything. That's you pulling more numbers with that because it's the future, and I think boxing needs to go ahead and evolve, because you got some great fighters out here that can really give you a tremendous a nice fight, show some beautiful skills, and you can catch them in their prime, instead of trying to hold the reins on it. Let these guys go, let them get it in. I think, to be honest, almost. Hey, look, I'm gonna have to throw this in here real quick.
Go ahead.
These boxers need to take a note from Lamar, man.
Hey, listen, fact. Listen. I want to piggyback off of that because I want to go somewhere with that, right? Because Mickey said something. I said, Mick, do you like the UFC? He said, no, not really. Not really. I hear that from all the historians. Watch Blue Blood Sports TV. Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV. The best boxing podcast. Yeah, the Blue Blood Sports TV is the best boxing podcast on YouTube. And trust me, Blue, we are on your ass.
Man.
You're number one right now. But anyway, Mickey said, no, not really, right? Mick,
yep. Yeah.
What do you think about the style of the way that Jake Paul puts fights together? What do you think about boxing going to that? You see that guy?
Jake Paul.
He's doing this shit on his own. What do you think about boxers just doing their own shit? Hey, nigga, you want to do it on my website or yours? Well, let's split the da-da-da-da. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, he picking jokers he can beat up, though. He ain't got no.
No, I know. No. Listen, nigga, I totally agree. I've been saying that. You're right.
Yeah.
I've been saying that shit. Like, no,
Jake
I don't
Paul,
disagree with that.
Jake Paul is a joke. He's a
hey,
joke.
motherfucker. Listen, say it again. He's a joke.
He's a joke.
But listen, what he is not a joke at is fucking making all-time numbers. He's on an all-time numbers list of doing numbers and sales for pay-per-views.
Hey,
and what I'm saying is, say it again, bro.
No, I just say a shout out to Bon Key. That's all. Just a shout out.
Hey, shout out to them. Shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Salute.
If I ain't, it's gonna be Bon.
What it do?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. What about Tiger Woods and Phil Nixon putting on the gloves? Hey, I bet you did, bro.
What the fuck made you say that?
So you talking about Jake Paul? I'm going there. I'm saying, I bet you they'll make some money too.
Oh man.
I bet you people pay to see that fight.
Hey, Stack, we gonna cut a reel from the hell, Stack. That reel we gonna make from that is going to be legendary.
Oh, man.
He meant that shit. Hey, yo.
Yes,
Nick, I'm saying, How long?
Not
Wouldn't it be
forming.
better to do it this way though? Instead of waiting years to see what you want, like this, fuck Top Rank, fuck PBC, man. Y'all just get your own. I don't know how they would do it though. I don't know how they would rank boxing at that point. Would you still have the WBC rankings, IBF maybe, and they could just have their own platforms? Because we're not seeing the fights that we want to see, bro. We're just not doing it. It's not happening.
It's a different era, man.
It is, man.
Back in the day, I remember they only had one belt. One belt.
What belt was that? Ring Magazine belt? What belt was it?
No. It was just world champion. You remember that back in the day?
No, not that before. You go back.
It wasn't no IBF. Wasn't no. I think it was just WBC, but I remember just world champion, man. When Ali had the belt, Frazier back then, 102 belts.
You get another lesson, guys.
Going for that
Another lesson.
But believe it or not, if it was just one belt, everybody be fighting to get that one belt, wouldn't it?
I guess so. Yeah.
It'd be a war.
Yeah.
It'd be some real war.
Well, let me ask you this.
You would see some good boxing then.
What do you think about that, Zach?
That would be full.
Most definitely. Hey, man, then you truly get the greatest. You know, you truly get the best if it was just a
best
one belt. Yeah. Just a one belt situation. Hey, it's because now, you know, it's too many deals. Like, you know, this group, well, you know, we can do this, or nah, I want this stipulation, or I want that stipulation. It's too much. You know, I get it. It's entertainment, and I understand there's business behind it. And y'all try to, you know, make money, but come on, man. You taking the fun out of the sport. Let these dudes go at it. You know, cut all the red tape. You know, they wanna knock heads. Let's get it.
But we're truly not getting what. Because listen, we still don't have that fight. We still don't have Errol Spence. I honestly, to be honest, I'd like to see Shakur and Devin fight next, and then the winner between that fight, Javartek, after he mops Garcia. That's what I want to see. We are the Dank Sportscast, ladies and gentlemen. You catch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and we are one half of the Dank Dads. This is Dank Dads Sportscast Boxing.
Yes, indeed.
We have Mr. Mickey Raw in the building. But go ahead, Stack. Hey, I would love to see that happen, just like that.
Man, that'd be epic.
But I doubt we get it.
I know, because you know David's gonna take that L.
You got your fucking mind. You don't believe that. You truly don't believe that, bro. Anyway, who do you got between Haney and Shakur? Nick, give me 1 second. Go for it. Okay. Haney and Shakur, Mickey. Who you got?
Shakur. Yeah.
Why you say that?
Fighter.
Complete fighter. Okay.
He thinks he's smart. His defense is perfect. And I don't think you've seen the best of him yet.
Okay. So why you say that? Why you say that?
He's still young. He haven't fought the best fighters yet. I want to see somebody bring the best out of him.
Got you. So you don't think he's met that challenge?
Huh?
You don't think he's met that challenge yet, that real challenge?
No, not yet.
So I take it you don't think Haney's a real challenge for him either, huh?
It could be. Yeah. But just like when he fought what's that guy name? He just whooped him. What's the guy name, man? From the Marines. You know what I'm talking about.
Let me put him up. Who's hey, anybody out there? Y'all know What was Shakur's last fight?
Marcus,
We'll put that out there.
Who's the guy that was in the Marines? That's Shakur.
For when? Oh, fuck. Oh my God. What is his name? Mark? I want to say his name is Mark something.
No, not Mark something.
Hey, if you know out there, put it in the comment, man. We're going to give you a special shout out.
Oh, my God. What is his name? He's an Olympian. He was an Olympian, too, I think.
Yep, he was an Olympian. Yep.
He was a Marine and an Olympian. He did easy work on that dude, though. He broke him down. He did easy work on homeboy. And I thought that was going to be something. He broke him the fuck down, bro. And listen, homeboy was a respected fucking fighter, too.
Yes, he was.
He was Shakur's first test. And Shakur got rid of him.
He did have a belt.
Easy.
Yep.
What was his name?
He made him look bad. Oh, what was his fucking name? Ask Jeffrey to look it up for me. If Jeffrey's in the room, tell Jeffrey to look that up for me.
Jeffrey's asking Yoshino.
No.
Yoshino?
No. Tell Jeffrey.
Colbert?
Piss me off when
Chris Colbert?
No.
Colbert?
No. Tell him to go 5 fights back and then come up. Right, Mick? Right around there, Mick?
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. I think he's from Jersey. I think he's a Jersey kid. He's not a West Coast dude. He got a real strong Jersey accent. He's not West Coast. He's a Jersey dude. He got a real strong accent, too. Like New York or something. Oh, man. Please, somebody get that name for me. But what you were saying, Mick, you were saying that he was... What was you saying about that? What was the analogy about that fight?
I was just talking about how complete fighter that Shakur is. He was asking about Shakur and Devin Haney. I think Shakur would whoop Haney.
You think he would whoop him?
Yeah, man. Shakur thinks he's smart, man, in his defense, man. Yep.
So when was the fight?
Let's go ahead.
They did spar.
Oh, I know. I've seen it. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, Rick, I cannot listen. First of all, look, I'm a Devin Haney fan. But yeah, and listen, let me say this too. Shakur didn't put on the right kind of size. Say it again.
Jamel Herring.
Yes,
that's who it is.
Jamel Herring. Yes.
Herring. Hey.
Yes, sir.
That's
good job, Jamel Herring. Way to go to my squad. Thanks for holding brother down. Up with y'all, man. Yeah, listen.
Yes, indeed.
He broke Jamel Herring down like a fucking shotgun, didn't he, Mick?
Yep.
And listen, he embarrassed him a little bit. Like it was light work, bro. It wasn't.
Yeah, because he told him. He said, "Man,
yes,
you know,
sir.
I'm gonna whoop you." He said,
"You already know." You already know. And this nigga was a grown man. And let me say this.
He said, "Oh man, I already know how he fight. He know he ain't gonna whoop me." He said, he know.
And then listen. Here's the funny thing about that. Jamel Herring, people. Shakur didn't have that body yet. That body you see Shakur fight with now, he didn't have that body then.
Nah.
Shakur's shoulders are way bigger now. And then he was a little thing. And he slayed that motherfucker, bro. Yo, you're right. You're right. Well, you don't think that Haney's fought anybody, Mickey? You don't think Haney's fought nobody? For real? I'm just asking for real. I'm just asking you a question.
Tell me. Who?
Man.
Tell me. I'm listening.
Oh, Mick. Damn you, Mickey. Hey, listen, Mick, you don't come on my show, nigga, and push me around, bro.
Man.
Okay? That's back in the day. That's at grandma's house, nigga. Don't do that on my show, bro. Don't be pushing me around, homie. I'm big now, cuz. I'm big. Yeah, hey, listen,
I ain't gonna say nothing.
All right, listen.
I'm just gonna sit there and look. You know how it is. You see one of your homies get manhandled, and you just, you like that. I'm just gonna sit here and be quiet. I don't want no smoke.
Hey, no, it's such a great fucking point that I don't know what to say. It's such a great point.
Oh man.
But who is Shakur for though? Who's Shakur for?
That's what I'm saying.
Neither
I like
one
to
of
see
them,
him get tested too.
You said that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All of them is young. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I want to see it now. I want to see it now.
I want to see it. Yeah. You want to see it now. Yeah.
Stack, what you think, Stack? You think we're going to see it while they're young this?
All of them is at the right time, right now. All in.
That's what I'm asking, Stack. Like I'm asking. That's the exact thing. Like, Stack, you think we can get that like in the next 10 months, Stack?
No, and I'm gonna tell you why. I say no. Yeah. I'm saying no because
one of them.
Maybe one of them, but I think they're trying to stretch out the lifespan or the life of boxing because they feel like boxing is really a dying, for entertainment-wise, a dying sport. I don't think so. I mean, I think it has a huge following, but as far as like, pay-per-view and stuff like that, it's a lot. Pay-per-view is a lot of issues, especially like with the networks, with Showtime. So until someone else just really takes over and says, okay, we're gonna be the king of boxing. You come see us. Until that happens, which most likely it'll probably be a monopoly, and then other people will jump on board. Until that happens, we're not gonna get that. They're gonna try to string it along to suck out as much money as they possibly can. And that's my opinion.
Well, I think we get one of them. I think that Gervonta's going to run right at Devin next.
Huh?
Yeah, I think. Considering what he does against Garcia, he said he's running right at Devin Haney next. Yeah,
man.
He said that's what he's going to do.
What he going to do is say, "Nurse, I need another IV." That's what he going to do, especially after that fight.
He should get Gary Russell a shot. Gary Russell said he'll whoop him.
Who? Haney?
Tank Davis.
Haney?
Tank Davis.
Said he'll
Gary
whoop
Russell. He said Tank don't want no parts of it.
That's strong words right there.
Did you guys ever recall the back and forth between Haney and Russell? That bullshit that went on back a couple years ago. It was terrible. It was the most bullshit I was. Yeah, they were trying to line up that fight between those two, and it was just like a big thing, like a internet back and forth, and nothing ever happened of it. It fanned out, but they've done Gary so fucking wrong. I would love to see him fight. I would love to see Gary Russell fight any of those guys, but Gary Russell's a dog, and when fully healthy, when he go into that mental bag, like he's one of those old school DC boxers, bro. He got that old school mentality, bro. And his brother, that other Russell motherfucker, he's a monster. Oh, Antoine Russell, shout out to Antoine Russell. And I just wish we could find a proper platform. I think Gary Russell really did himself a disservice by not having, like you said, the Lamar Jackson thing. Hold on, it just doesn't work in boxing. there's not enough eyeballs on it to make change. There's not enough eyeballs on boxing to make change. When it comes to Lamar Jackson in the NFL, eventually all those guys are going to get those deals. They just don't want Lamar to be the first one. They don't want Lamar to dictate what his terms are. Lamar has braids. He doesn't look like the traditional black man that could represent black men to them. So they're trying to box him out a little bit. He gonna get it done. But when it comes to boxing, I don't think there's enough eyeballs to say we need regulations. We need some regulations in boxing. We need to go to Congress and figure out how do we find a way to get regulations in boxing.
Like what kind of regulations?
What's going to, huh?
What kind of regulations?
Well, when I say regulations, I feel like there's a bit of a monopoly between 4 people. Eddie Hearn, Lou DiBella, Al Heyman, and the old guy. Right? I really feel like that. Like, if it doesn't come through that 4-man system, then things just don't get done. And if we're talking about corruption in boxing and the whole nine, it just seems like if you're not a part of that, and that's what happened to Gary Russell. Al Heyman is Gary Russell's advisor. He is not Gary Russell's not signed to the PBC.
Just said they need a commissioner.
Yeah, and I think Dana White would love to be that guy.
Oh, shout out to Bon. Hey, look, if you want to see that lion, you can see that lion in the background at the Dank Dad's baseball. You can see it on Friday.
What, you like that shit?
For Dank Dad Sports Talk. And you can also see it on Sundays for Dank Dad Mantalk Boxing.
Exactly.
Shout out to Bon.
That's the Caroline.
Appreciate the love.
That's the Caroline. Where that came from. You did. Salute to the Dank Dads, man. My whole squad. I love y'all, man. So, yeah, I just think that we need somebody to get this thing to where we can see what we want to see. Because if we don't get to see that 3-way round robin, make it a tournament, right? We think about that like a tournament style. Like, I don't give a fuck. I want to see all them fight. And I don't want to see them fight when they're 33 years old, man.
A tournament.
They should do tournaments, right, Mick?
That'd be nice.
Mickey. Is Mick there?
Now you're freezing up. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think they should?
They should do tournaments, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or elimination bouts.
I think we have to get those 3 because I think that's when we're going to find this eras of Hagler, Hearns, Leonard Hagler. That's going to be it because the great thing is too is that Mick made a great point. Mick said, for real, none of them been tested. Oh, you tell me. Then I'm like, you tell me. He's like, yeah, you're right. I like to see them all get to work. Back in the day, man, those guys wanted each other badly, bro. They wanted that. Man, there's just something about that dog. And now this money's getting in the way, and we are not seeing quality. We're not. Let's jump into something else. Let's get into Nikki. I want to know first of all, I want to know what you think about the podcast so far, huh? What do you think about when we got Pop in here, huh? What do you think about your cousins? My little Tinker Toy. What do you think about your cousin's deal here, bro? What you think, huh?
Great. Absolutely. Love it.
I want to get into your top 3 greatest fights of all time and explain a little bit on each of them. But the top 3 greatest movies of all time in the historian Mickey Raw's book. What are the top 3?
Top 3 fights?
Wars of all time. Top 3 wars of all time.
Well, you got Ali Frazier. That was a monster. You know, they whooped each other to a pulp. And they both was hospitalized. Going on 15 grueling rounds.
15 fucking rounds.
Yeah, 15 rounds. Yo.
That.
Yeah.
That's a long time, bro, to be in the ring.
That's a long ass time to be in the ring.
Time, brother.
That's a long
Hey,
time.
listen. Do you know what your mental has to be like to endure that the way they were doing it to each other?
It's tough.
The way they were beating each other up.
Oh.
Do you know how strong you got to hold your mind into position that I can't give up?
Man, they was ready to pass out in that fight. From them ring lights, it was hot. Ali said he couldn't go another round.
So let me ask you a question. So do you think fighters today are better conditioned than the fighters from back then?
No, they probably still conditioned, but they ain't going no 15 rounds. Conditioning is everything. Yeah. Yeah.
Not at all. 15 rounds is a long fucking time, bro.
15 rounds.
I tell you what. You get on the boxing bag, and I challenge everybody to this, and I do this every day. I go in, I hit the bag, right? And I'm just banging. 1, 2, boom, boom, boom. I may go do some uppercuts, right? And I'm just banging. And probably as I'm looking at the clock, right around a minute 30, I may get some big ones in. Bah, bah, bah. Go back, bah, 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 right?
Mm-hmm.
You get to that 3 rounds. If you've been doing it for a while, you good. When you go back and do the same thing, 2, 3, 4 rounds, you're still a little good when you've been doing it for a while. But when you start to dig into 8 rounds of doing that just on a bag,
yeah,
it tests the fuck out to win. Nobody's hitting me back.
That's right.
Right.
And listen, nobody's hitting you in your arms.
Yeah.
People think it's just face. When a motherfucker hits you in your arms, bro, and your shoulders, bro, it adds up. For 15 fucking rounds, my G, that's... You have to really know you have to really know what that's like to know what kind of warriors those guys were and what kind of mind frame they were in. Let's get to it. Mickey number 2, what do you have?
Diego Corrales and Jose Luis Castillo. Did you see them fights?
I saw that. Mickey, those gloves look mighty small in that fight, bro.
Yeah. They was 8 ounces.
Those gloves were mighty small.
Yeah, them 8 ounces, it is small.
And listen, that's dangerous. And listen, the volume of this.
When you training with 16-ounce gloves on, then the day of the fight, you put them 8-ounce
gloves on.
Flying, hands flying.
Flying.
And that was a hell of a fucking fight.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Listen, I want to let y'all know something right now. Y'all getting some good shit. Y'all getting some good shit. Fuck what y'all heard. Hey. The number 1 fight, Mickey. Number one fight, Mick. What you got?
Man, there's so many of them. I don't have a number 1.
Ooh, okay.
Let me tell you, this was a great fight. Arguello and Aaron Pryor.
Oh God, Aaron Pryor was a fucking savage.
Man, that nigga was on something, wasn't he?
Hey, yo, salute to Aaron Pryor, bro. And listen, whatever Aaron Pryor was on was called shredded. Aaron Pryor was in shape, bro.
Yeah.
He was in shape.
Man, Arguello hit that joker and the snot come out his nose, man. And his head snapped back. I thought his head went into the second row, man. So most of them jokers would go down off that right hand when Arguello hit you with it.
Hey. Listen.
Pride walked right through them jokers.
Give me a good heavyweight fight, Mick. Give me a good heavyweight fight.
A good heavyweight fight? Shucks.
Off the top of your head. Good heavyweight fight.
George Foreman and Ron Lau.
Never saw it.
Hey, that's the historian, man. That's the historian.
God damn. Hey, listen. So tell me about why was it a war, Mick? Why was it a war?
Both of them was throwing bombs, man.
Can you take us through that fight? Take us through that fight.
Please take us through that fight.
And they was both knocking each other down. I mean, bombs. You got to see it. You can pull it up.
And these are two huge men, huh?
George Foreman, how he was crushing on Frazier, Norton back in the day.
Yeah.
Man, you know, back then, George was crushing folks, mopping them right up.
And was that 15 rounds as well?
Yeah, all of them was 15 rounds back then. Yeah.
Yo, that's like crazy. That is absolutely insane, man. Hey, listen, man. What else you got for us, Stackers? If not, man, we gonna take us out the door, man, because this has been an amazing one, bro. What you got, homie?
Man, this okay. Let me real quick.
Take your time. You ain't gotta go nowhere. Ain't be quick nothing. It's just my shit. This is our shit. This ain't that shit. You dig?
I want you to on Israel, man. I want you to talk. We gonna switch to UFC real quick. UFC real quick.
Okay.
Give me something on Israel, man. Give me something on his last fight. You know,
Is he Adesanya?
Yeah.
He's not going to beat that boy. He's not going to beat him. No. That dude is just now catching his legs in the UFC. Mm-hmm. That dude is a full savage. That dude is a little deeper in his technique when it comes to Muay Thai. He's a great striker. One thing that he does better than anybody else, he keeps range with his legs, and his elbows are insane. Izzy had his run, and it's over. He will not. Wow. He will not get his belt back, bro. I promise you that.
Wow.
Yeah. This guy's capable of taking Izzy into waters that he's never been in before, and that's what's going to hurt Izzy. That part. Yeah, this guy just it is what it is, bro. And it sucks. Because I'm gonna tell you something, I have a lot of respect for these guys because it would be hard to sleep at night knowing that a man is just better than you. I mean,
I need Jay
getting in with a man.
Like,
yeah, I mean, listen. To have to live and understand that a man just took something from you physically, he was just better than you. It plays a tough part in your psyche. That's how people get. That's how people get murdered, right?
Yeah.
And you can't handle. You know, it plays a major part on you. And yeah, I don't want no parts of knowing what that's like. But I tell you what, we done had one of the best motherfucking boxing podcasts of all goddamn time.
Indeed.
You hear me?
Yes, indeed.
Salute to the historian, Mickey Raw. Mickey Raw, is there anything you want to say before you go out the door, Mickey? Anything you want to say before you go out the door, brother?
Love the show. Like to come back.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Most definitely.
You don't know what you just signed up for, cuz. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, yo, Stack, what you got? Anything before we walk out the door, bro?
Yeah, I gotta say one thing, man. And this comes from the heart, man. Just because you pull syrup on it, don't make it pancakes.
10-4. 10-4. Hey, listen, and whoever that was for, you heard what the fuck he said. Whoever that was for, you heard the fuck he said, you motherfucker. I don't know who he was talking to, but he's talking to you with the syrup. You need a fork and a knife, punk. A fork and a knife too, punk. I want to say salute to my brother Jeffrey, Jason Aline. Jeffrey, I love you so much, bro. I love you. Jason, I love you, bro.
What time is the baseball? What time?
It's gonna be Thursday.
Thursday
night. Yeah, we're gonna line it up. We're gonna put some mumbo sauce on it. Tell them Stack what you get ready to do. Tell them what you get ready to do to that show. Jeffrey's baseball show. Tell them what you get ready to do to it, Stack.
Man, we'll put some mumbo sauce in that thing, baby.
Some bells and whistles. We're gonna spruce it up, and it's gonna be even better than it was last week. You thought the videos was funny last week, and listen, tune in to the Dank Sportscast on Friday nights at what time do we go on? I am high. 7 p.m. PST. 10 o'clock EST, and we're going to have some more videos. This week, we're going to have some motherfucking UFC fighting with our arms, motherfucker. We got the Dank Don't. If you ever seen our Dank Don't segment, it's funny. The coldest fives is in the building. We salute. We are the Dank Dash Sportscast, and this is one half of the Dank Dash Sportscast, man. Boxing, and we are out. We love you.
We out.
Let them stop. We out.
Hold on. And we
clear. Clear. All right, cool. Woo! Fire! Hold on, niggas.
Hold on.
Don't tell me I'm still in there.
Hold on, you in there.
Oh, you gotta edit that.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, we still live. Hold on.
Are we still in this?